everyone, welcome to Shriva's Talks first ever podcast. Let me tell you a little bit about the goal of Shriva's Talks today. Shriva's Talks is a podcast made by a teenager for teenagers to inform them about different career options by bringing individuals such as Mr. Raju Chamarthi Garu into the program to talk about their careers and their accomplishments. Today here we have Raju Chamarthi Garu. He is the head dean and president of SiliconAndhra MANABADI, which is a non-profit organization based in the US, which aims to teach people and children about Telugu culture and language. It started in 2007 with around 150 students, but over the last 20 years, it has expanded to a lot of different countries and 35 states in the US with around 9,000 students. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here, sir. Thank you so much for coming. And
Sure, Srinidhi. Glad to be here.
Thank you so much. So before we start, I just wanted to ask, how is your day today so far?
Our day has been wonderful. We just started in the RA University. We started the summer semester this week. So we were celebrating the success of new student enrollments today. So I went to our university and we had a celebratory lunch here with the team. And then I drove here to be part of this podcast. So it's been going great.
I also enjoyed the ARIA program recently.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, for the Telugu certificate program.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And today is a very special day for me. It's my 30th wedding anniversary today.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you. So it's been good.
For the viewers' understanding, I want to ask, can you explain a little bit about your position at MANABADI?
Certainly. So SiliconAndhra is a 501c3 non-profit organization. It was established in 2001. So we have successfully run this organization for 24 years in promoting Telugu culture, literature, art forms, and our traditions. So my position in SiliconAndhra is I'm a chief operating officer for the mother organization. But my focus mostly is in academic programs of SiliconAndhra. So one of that program is SiliconAndhra MANABADI, which we started in 2007. So it's been 18 years, very successful years. In these 18 years, we have touched close to 100,000 students, teaching them Telugu. I am, from day one, I am the president and dean for SiliconAndhra MANABADI. During these 18 years, I had an opportunity to work with so many volunteers who are very passionate about teaching Telugu to the next generation kids. We started this in Silicon Valley, but in the last 18 years, we expanded this to several countries, most of the cities in America where there is Telugu population. There are 2,500 volunteers who work for MANABADI today. 2,500 volunteers. It's been going very well. And we are the only accredited Telugu program in North America. So, and also our Telugu curriculum in MANABADI is recognized as a world language credit program in more than 60 high school districts in America.
Oh.
And it's also accredited by ACS WASC. So a lot of great things are happening and we feel good because of the work that we have been doing for 18 years. Today in America, the fastest growing language is Telugu, by far ahead of any other language. So we feel good and we continue the journey.
Okay. I'm really glad that I'm also part of this community as well. I think it's really amazing how far the culture has spread in the US. Speaking of spreading culture, I also want to talk about how your journey has been. I think you're from South India, right? From Andhra?
Correct. I am from a place called Tirupati. Tirupati is very well known. So that's where Lord Balaji is. I am from a village very close to Tirupati, about 15 minutes drive. It's a place called Vadamalapeta. And we have a very old Hanuman temple there. And for Hanuman, Vadamala is very, he enjoys the Vadamala very much. You make a carlet out of Vadas. So that is how the name has come about.
And that's very nice. So, can I ask, did you study in that area, like for high school and such?
Yes. So I did my elementary and middle schools there. I studied in government schools till 8th grade. And since then, I moved to Bombay. I had taken some merit scholarships provided by central government of India. So after my 8th grade, once I was selected at a state level, I was sent to Bombay to do my 9th and 10th grades. It's the best school in Bombay, residential school. And after finishing 10th class, then I moved to Nasik. They sent me to a Nasik military school. So I did my intermediate there. Yeah, it's also in India, in Maharashtra, state of Maharashtra. So and after that 12th grade, then I did my engineering in Anandapur. Then I came to America in 1993, more than 30 years ago, to do my master's in computer science.
Computer.
So that is what is my academic background. So I have seen several good institutions. That is where, I draw my experience in running MANABADI or now Arya University. How to set up scalable academic programs, how to build the processes, procedures for a long-term success. So that is my interest and specialty.
So like basically the planning portion of the operation.
Everything, yes. Running a university, setting up the program, all of that, yeah.
And so can I also ask about how your experience moving, like doing education in the US was, because it might have been a big change from the experience in India and then the change over into the...
There is a lot of difference between the academic systems in India versus academic systems here in US. So our MANABADI program is a supplemental education program for K through 12 segment, kindergarten to 12th grade students. And the goal here is, there are so many kids of Indian origin, specifically Telugu backgrounds. We wanted to give them an opportunity to learn our mother tongue.
Right.
Because, if a person is not good in their mother tongue, it becomes difficult for them to learn anything, any other language. So, and also what research shows is that, students with more languages, knowledge, they excel in everything that they do because the brain functions at some cycles faster than others. Okay, so that is the advantage for kids of Indian origin. Because when we went to schools in India, there were 3 languages that we needed to learn. So one is our mother tongue Telugu, second one is Hindi, and English was the third one. So when you learn these many languages, obviously, it helps you in anything that you do. So not only students of Indian origin, but even if you take Asians, Chinese, they learn Cantonese or Mandarin. So you can easily see the difference. So looking at all this, we said, we need to create a platform where our students, our kids can learn Telugu. And one other important point is the grandparents, in many cases, they might not know English. So if the kids who are born and brought up here, if they cannot speak Telugu, then there will be a gap between these 2 generations. Okay, so there will not be much attachment. So that is also one of the driving forces for us to teach. I have 2 daughters and both of them went to MANABADI. My main goal was that, they should be able to learn Telugu, speak, read, write. So that way it's easier for them to communicate with my mother. My mother did not go to school. She cannot read, write or anything. She can only speak Telugu. So, but she raised, all of us very successfully. So the connection between my parents and my kids is only possible through our mother tongue. And that is what we are trying to solve. So today, I'm happy to say more than 100,000 students have gone through our program, excelling in learning this language. So very happy about it.
I think that's a really noble goal. I'm glad that you were able to do so much for a lot of people in that community. Can you expand a bit more about your family, like maybe your childhood, etc.?
Oh, certainly. So I am born in a very middle class family. So I have two sisters, elder sisters. My father was working in Indian Railways as a clerk. And through whatever he was making there, he made us go through schools, and academics was very important for all of us. So, and hence, when I did the merit scholarship exams, so first, I went to the district headquarters, and there was one round of examinations there.
Oh, this one is for 9th to 10th grade.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and then once I got selected at the district level, then there were some examinations at the state level. Only then I went to Bombay. So, my family-wise, I am married to my wife, Sirisha, for 30 years. As I mentioned, today is my 30th wedding anniversary. I have two beautiful daughters, Pranavi, who is an MD now. She finished her medical school a week ago and started residency at UC San Francisco medical school this week. My second one went to Every University in Atlanta, and she finished her undergrad now. Both of them studied MANABADI in all levels. And my second one actually received a prestigious Fulbright scholarship.
Oh.
So she is going to be going to India for 9 months to do some research there. And after that, she's going to come back and then she's going to go to law school.
Oh.
So that is about them. And then my interest in them was, whatever they are missing, not being in India, I wanted to provide them for them here. So they both have been learning Kuchipudi dance from their childhood. They still continue to dance. Both of them learned Carnatic Sangeetam, Carnatic music. They still, go into classes and singing. And then they can read and write and speak Telugu, Hindi, both alike. So I'm very happy about, the platform that SiliconAndhra has created for youngsters. So like my kids, anybody who is interested to connect back to their roots, the culture and Samskruti, that is the goal. And we have seen tremendous amount of interest and impact through the programs that we have created. In the 24 years, SiliconAndhra has created 10 Guinness World Records.
Oh, wow.
Okay, 10 of them in the names of Kuchipudi, Annamaya. We have done 6 Kuchipudi dance conventions. Okay, so we did one Annamaya program where there were 160,000 participants in one place, 160,000. This was done in 2009 in Secunderabad. So there's a lot of great things that SiliconAndhra has been doing. And SiliconAndhra's vision is one thing. We want to create a platform where the next generation kids can use the platform to become the best that they can be. Whether they want to take the dance as their hobby or music or how serious they are about the languages and our roots and our culture, we want to provide all of that. In these 24 years of SiliconAndhra's time, we never encouraged filmy music, Bollywood music or Hollywood, Tollywood kind of music. So we are about pure art forms. So in this 24 years, everybody feels, SiliconAndhra is the other name for pure Telugu. And that is what we have earned through hard work of many thousands of volunteers for these 24 years.
I see that you're very invested in the program, sir. Was it always like you were doing this for full time, or did you ever, do this alongside with your job in work?
Both. So I came to America in 93. I finished my master's in 95, and I moved to Silicon Valley in 95. I did my master's in Texas. So from 95, I'm here. So almost 30 years, I have been here in Bay Area, Silicon Valley. So I started as an engineer. I worked up until 2016. Okay, almost 20 years I did, from engineer to vice president. And if you remember, MANABADI started in 2007. Right. From 2007 to 2016, I was doing my job as well as running the MANABADI, taking it from 150 students to whatever it is. And when it came to 2016, then I had to make a decision. Okay, the family, the profession, the passion, all of that could not fit in. So at the same time, the university was approved in 2016, University of SiliconAndhra, which is now known as ARIA University. So we needed some people with focused execution to drive the university as well as MANABADI from that point. So instead of me asking everybody else to, quit their jobs and come run these programs, I said I want to lead it. So that way people feel comfortable. So that's how this became. Now I quit my job in 2016, and from then, I've been full time. People ask me what you do is full time or part time. I say this is lifetime. Okay, it's not a job; it's a responsibility that the community has given on us. That SiliconAndhra, they look up to SiliconAndhra to do so many things like this, and we feel it's not just me, the founder of SiliconAndhra, Sri Kuchibotla Anandagalu, and the rest of the team. Okay, we have more than 2,000-3,000 volunteers who work for the organization continuously. And we all feel that it's an opportunity that God has given us. And we feel grateful. And we want to do everything to make it hugely successful.
I think that's very amazing that you're able to do so many things and keep it up for so long as well. At what point did you feel like it started becoming like too much to do both the job? Like, was there anything leading up to it, or just at this like 2016 you just felt?
No, fine. So it was already from 2012-14. We knew the trajectory of MANABADI, where it is going to go, if we can put more effort. So our goal is, it doesn't matter which country or which state or which place. If there are people who are interested in learning Telugu, we wanted to go there and then teach them Telugu. In fact, before COVID, there were a group of 5 or 6 Chinese women in Hong Kong who were learning Telugu in MANABADI for 3-4 years. Their interest came from the fact that they were learning Kuchipudi dance. There is a guru in Hong Kong who was teaching them. And then they wanted to understand the lyrics of the songs that they were dancing for. So that way, the power, the meaning, if they know, then they can express better in their dance. So they attended MANABADI for 3 years. They even got a junior certificate that's provided by Telugu University in Hyderabad through MANABADI program.
What university is it?
Kotti Sri Raju Telugu University in Hyderabad. But it's recently renamed as Suravaram Pratap Reddy Telugu Vishwavidyalaya. So we have a MOU with them. And they have been working with us for more than 12 years. And they come here every year and they conduct an exam for MANABADI students. Junior certificate in Telugu, senior certificate in Telugu. And all these details are on our website, manabadi.siliconandhra.org. So the students, they learn Telugu, they write the university exam, and then they get a junior certificate or a senior certificate, depending upon their level. And that helps them with their college applications. It's an academic credential to say that, hey, my mother tongue is Telugu. I learned Telugu in an ACS vast accredited SiliconAndhra MANABADI for 6-7 years. Now I have a Telugu university, which is an authentic university back in India, that is giving me this academic credential. So that helps them with their college applications. It goes a long way. When you can connect the dots to your roots, it's very much appreciated.
Like, I'm going to circle back to one term, the MOU. Could you please explain what that exactly is? Like,
MOU is a memorandum of understanding. It is like an agreement between 2 institutions to say, hey, we are doing SiliconAndhra MANABADI, this is our curriculum. So university looking at our curriculum, reviewing our curriculum, they say, yes, we want to partner with you. And then for your students, it's only for MANABADI students. They give us the opportunity for them to write the university certificate exam. Actually, the officials from the university, they come here in May, the first Saturday of May, and then they conduct the exam all over America and Canada. Last year, there were about 2,700 students who took this exam, SiliconAndhra MANABADI students. And more than 98%, they passed the exam. More than 98%. So we feel so good about that. And the people who are teaching them in MANABADI, they are all very passionate volunteers. Okay, this is completely run by volunteers. We charge very minimal amount for MANABADI students to be able to support the ranks for the classrooms and the custodial fee, printing the books and shipping them and all that. But everybody is a volunteer in MANABADI, and everybody is very passionate about our language, and therefore we see those results.
So, like, is it all the combined effort of all these volunteers and everyone who is in the leading positions that allowed you to expand, like, also with the partnership with the other university in India? It's like, is it combined efforts?
Correct. It's purely teamwork. It is everybody thinking with the same mission that we need to do something about our language to pass this on to the next generations. So that way they learn our mother tongue and eventually they would teach their kids. Otherwise, what happens is slowly the languages die. When people who speak that language are no more, then there's no that language. So what we want to do is, this is a way of doing service where we want to not only protect our language, so that way it lasts for several more centuries, and through this effort that we are doing, generation after generation, there are people who learn, who continue. We have so much literature in our language. Next generation kids to understand the sweetness or the literature that's written in Telugu, they need to know Telugu to start with. So that is what we are doing. And it's yielding a lot of great results at the grassroots level. So the students, they are learning so much. And through this curriculum, we are not only giving them the language, we are also giving them so many more things beyond language. What is right, what is wrong, how to grow as a perfect, human being. There are so many moral stories, poetry, and all that tune them to become a good individual, to good leader. So that is the effort. These are the curriculum. These books are exclusively developed for students of MANABADI. It is not like, we are going to Hyderabad or somewhere and bringing the Telugu textbooks and teaching them. Because the students here, they need a different kind of coaching from the beginning.
Right.
Back in India, when they are born and they are growing up, they learn a lot of vocabulary as part of their life.
Right.
But here, that is not the case. So everything has to be taught. Okay, what is an ant? What is an egg? What is a chicken? What is an apple? It's called. So all those things need not be taught in the schools in India because they learn this in their daily life. So keeping all of that in mind, we created this structured curriculum. 4 to 6 year kids, they go to what we call Balabadi classes. Then after that, we have Pravesam, Prasunam, Prakasam, Pramodam, Pravasam, and the last one is Prabodham. So students who have finished the MANABADI right now, they are writing metered poetry in Telugu. So which makes us feel very good. Padyalu, they are writing Padyalu
By themselves.
And some of the students, they are even publishing textbooks
In
Telugu with their own poetry. So, tremendous effort. See, one thing we have seen is any kid, no matter what, they have tremendous amount of skills, abilities to learn. As parents, we need to make sure we give them the right opportunities and right platforms for them to utilize and get better at certain things. That is what SiliconAndhra does. Whether in the SiliconAndhra MANABADI program, or we also have another program called SAMPADA. SAMPADA means SiliconAndhra Music, Performing Arts and Dance Academy. You can consider this as the SAT. You know SAT? Yeah. Okay, it's the SAT for Indian Fine Arts. So you learn from your guru wherever you are, but you do an exam at the end of the year. And then you pass, you go to the next level. After 2 levels, you get a junior certificate. It's in Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Carnatic music, Andhra Natyam, Vienna, violin, flute, instruments and all that. So after 2 more levels, you get senior certificate. So why is this important? So students who are learning these art forms for 7 years, 8 years, 10 years before they apply for colleges. So when you write your essays, I learned Kuchipudi dance for 10 years. In many times, it doesn't mean anything. But if you say I learned 10 years of Kuchipudi dance, and I also have a junior certificate or a senior certificate through diploma, or better yet, you say you have a diploma from Karya University, which is an American accredited university. Now, all of a sudden, those 2 lines become very heavy. It makes your application come to the top of the pile. Because there are thousands of students who write the same thing. I learned Bharatanatyam, I learned Kuchipudi dance, but there is nobody to verify it. There is no academic credential associated with it. So seeing that gap, we want to create that opportunity for our students. So we started SAMPADA. That's been there for 8 years now. There are about 3,000 some students who are taking advantage of SAMPADA program. And people who finish and they come to high school, in high school, they can become, university students, REA University, and then they can do a diploma or a certificate. And then that helps them even in a bigger way.
So, sir, you're also personally involved in the Sampada program?
SAMPADA program, not, because, there's a different team that does it. But I'm very much aware of, everything that's being done there. MANABADI activities as a president and dean. And for REA University, I'm the chief executive officer. So between the university and MANABADI, those two keep me very busy.
Oh. So these are all under the SiliconAndhra?
Yeah, these are SiliconAndhra activities, SiliconAndhra initiatives. SiliconAndhra, when it was started in 2001, the focus was Telugu language, literature, culture, traditions. But since then, we have expanded this beyond Telugu. Okay, there are more than 10, 15 initiatives of SiliconAndhra today. SiliconAndhra MANABADI is one, that is for teaching Telugu. SAMPADA is another one, that is SAT for Indian Fine Arts, for dance music. REA University is another one, where we are even giving graduate level degrees, masters in Carnatic music, masters in Bharatanatyam, masters in Kuchipudi dance,
And also Telugu?
masters in Telugu, masters in Sanskrit, masters in Hindustani music. And very soon, maybe in another 2-3 months, we might even get a PhD programs at the university.
Oh.
PhD in Indian classical dance and PhD in Indian classical music. So that is the university. That's another initiative. We also have Annamaya initiative. We have also Kuchipudi. We have our own chapter of Rotary Club. And we built a super specialty hospital in India by name of Sanjeevani to serve the poor. It is serving about 150 villages. It's completely free healthcare for anybody who wants to come take advantage of that. We built that in 2018. And from 2018 to now, almost like 7-8 years, it's been serving. Even during the COVID time, it acted as a COVID hospital, saving so many lives. So we feel good. All of this is made possible by the community. We have so many people who support us, who bless us, who guide us. So financially and emotionally and all the ways. Because, we are a non-profit organization. So we run all these programs with donations and sponsorships. So, and we have been doing a very good job at it.
Yeah. It's a very long, very extensive program. So you are personally involved, in all these volunteering as a overseer type?
Right.
So, especially MANABADI, but you have the knowledge of the program square. So I just want to ask, I think
Please.
this is a good number. So I know that you're involved in, overseeing all of these things for young students specifically and all the volunteering opportunities and everything. But do you have any specific suggestions for the young people who are part of the programs that?
Oh, certainly. We have so many initiatives tailor-made for youngsters. Okay, one, we will list few of them. For SiliconAndhra MANABADI students who finish, like you finished all the levels in MANABADI, you could be a teacher assistant in the MANABADI classes. And you do get volunteer hours for it. And you get presidential, volunteer service awards too from US government. So that is one opportunity. Second thing is, we have a Rotary Club of SiliconAndhra that I mentioned to you. There is a youth wing of it, which is called Interact Club. So Interact Club, the students who are in middle and high schools, they can become part of the Interact Club. And there are some leadership positions there also, as the president of the Interact Club or a treasurer or a vice president, secretary and all of that. So they get to choose certain initiatives that they want to serve in the communities. And there are variety of programs that we have. We train them to look at the world's problems and then try to solve. Our kids are very intelligent and we want to give them the platform to showcase their leadership skills and hone their leadership skills. So SiliconAndhra MANABADI is one. There are a lot of students who are in the first batch in MANABADI who have settled in their lives now, doing their jobs. Now they are coming back and contributing as teachers. So that is another opportunity. We also have Youth Leaders for Humanity. Okay, so they run some fundraising programs to support the Sanjeevani Hospital back in India. And we also have SAY, SiliconAndhra Youth. SAY, SiliconAndhra Youth. So there, they get to run some cultural activities. Okay, and they get to coordinate, execute some programs. So there are several options like that. There are several options.
And these are all things that young people can participate.
They can participate. There's no charge to this. They just have to say, hey, I have some time, I want to contribute. And then you can come and then, SiliconAndhra is one way, it's a place for a lot of experimentation. Okay. Within the framework, we don't want to deviate from what is our mission. But within that, our goal is at some point, our time will be up. That is when the next generation need to step up and then take the mission forward. And for that to happen, we encourage the youngsters to come, participate in these 4 or 5 activities and showcase their, leadership skills. And then, so that way they get to the next level and then take this mission forward.
Also, going forward with the view, it's really interesting. So I was going to ask personally about your personal views on some things.
Certainly.
This is actually part of a video I saw on the internet a while ago. So I saw some people, they had some different views on things like success, because this is a very successful endeavor that you have been a part of, sir. And so I was just wondering, how would you define something like success or something like that?
No, it's very simple. The success is, when we started MANABADI, the first year our goal was, can we teach our language to 50 students? And this idea came in February 21st. That is International Mother Language Day. And that day we said, SiliconAndhra, can we teach our mother tongue to next generation kids? And our goal was 50. But we far exceeded that. We got 150 students. And the success that we feel when the grandparents, when we meet them, they come to us and then they say, we are so happy because our grandchildren are talking to us in Telugu. So we feel so happy. Thank you. So we say, we need to do more of it. We need to make more people happy. So you would not come across, not only for Telugu, for anything, you will not come across a person who would learn many languages. And then because of that, they are not successful. You take any successful person, they would have learned more languages. Certainly it helps. Whether you want to become a doctor, you want to become a lawyer, you want to become an engineer, whatever the case may be. I will give you an example. There are so many Telugu, diaspora, people here in America. You become a doctor, all of a sudden, all those people, Telugu-speaking people, will gravitate towards you. They want to come talk to a doctor who can speak their language. It's the human tendency, right? So there are many opportunities. So what is success is when you are able to deliver what the mission calls for year after year for several years. I would say that is success.
Would you also say that based off of your answer regarding the languages, would you also say that success is having a wealth of knowledge and being able to expand on that?
No, certainly, there are so many poems in Telugu also. So the knowledge is something that people cannot take away from you. Everything else can be taken away from you. The money, the car, the house, all those things can go. But your knowledge remains with you. You share your knowledge becomes even more. That is not the case with any other thing. You share your money does not grow. You share your house, it will not become 2 houses. But knowledge always, when you share with somebody else, your knowledge improves all the time. So knowledge is success, knowledge is power.
And would you say that knowledge is also wealth?
Yes, it is wealth. That is something, that is a wealth that is always there with you. That, nobody else can take it. And knowledge is the only one that can make this world a better place. Not the technology, not the, money, so it's the knowledge. If everybody becomes knowledgeable, there are a lot of the problems in the world go away.
And by, having this organization, SiliconAndhra, you're spreading all of this knowledge to all these people about different, cultural things and everything.
Yes, SiliconAndhra is a platform. Okay, we are creating the platform. We are bringing the best of the best faculty. If you look at our Arya University, we have more than 60 PhD professors who are teaching these programs at Arya University. So at that kind of a faculty, you will not find it anywhere, not even in India. I can guarantee you that. And in MANABADI, the passion with which our teachers work, whether it's rain, shine, even it is snowing or if there's a COVID, the journey never stopped. That is because of the passion. So this is the speciality of SiliconAndhra. Identifying the right people with committed passion and, drive and leadership. We have been successful in all of these initiatives. It is not easy to do year over year for 24 years. But SiliconAndhra has been doing it. The credit goes to the community who have been helping us, who are joining hands with us and taking these programs forward.
Yes, that's really amazing. That, again, as I said before, it's really amazing that you're able to gather all these people and make this program, this organization so successful. I think that will be all for today, sir. Thank you so much for coming and joining. It's such a blessing to have you here on my first ever podcast. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Shriva. I enjoyed this very much. All the best to you.
Thank you so much.
Namaste.